It's recording right now.
What's up, though? This is Antonio and Mace B, and we are the brothers.
Brothers. We are the brothers. We are the brothers. We are the
Hey, bruh. Hey, you there?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks for holding me down, man. I just had to get a little refill.
He needed a refill. You know?
So what you was telling the people?
I was letting them know, we just gonna have a little chat and discuss some different topics and see what they output is on it or what type of feedback we can get from them and, just a little something.
Yeah, so like earlier today, we was talking about like unity and stuff. So what you think about that? Like it's two brothers, we coming together, trying to do something positive, info and stuff. But it seems like out in the world, it's every man for themselves.
Yeah.
I think it's cut like that.
I would say it has a lot to do with there's not enough black males around. There's more women around that's raising these black males, and a lot of women already have in their heart that, because I have employment, I can do it by myself. So they teach their boys that. And then they tell their boys they don't need a guy, they don't need this or don't need a guy for that, and don't need a guy. But those are girly things that they telling that young dude, because a male needs a male to become a full-fledged male. You know what I mean? So that's no different than a little girl needing her sisters or aunties or female cousins, because they can all relate to certain things.
Yeah. So I was talking to a female and she was telling me, I try to teach my boys to be tough. And this
but how can she? How could she do that though? Like,
exactly. Because that's what I told her.
Yeah, like how you gonna teach somebody how to be tough and you ain't tough? You just a screamer.
Yeah. And the chick told me, she said, it's just certain things I expect from a man and this and that. And if a man is acting like this or that, and I say, how you know how a man's supposed to act? You know what I mean? Like, how you know about that? You might have
what genetics or what type of DNA you got that's a male chromosome that gives you the audacity to even think that you can even. That's no different than us trying to tell a female how to go through menopause. That sounds stupid as hell. Like, all you got to do is drink some water. Yeah, right. Tastes like lava.
Yeah, it's not the same.
The same.
Yeah. So, who you think is best to raise the females? Though? You think females, because you say the lack of
males.
Yeah, period, right?
Yeah, if you don't got no males, how do you expect to build? Who gonna do the building? Who gonna do the architect, the digging, and who gonna do the protecting?
Right about that.
And who gonna teach those things? Who gonna teach building, agriculture, the digging, the turning over the soil, the planting the seed, as well as protecting? Who gonna teach that?
So in relation to what you're saying though, like what was the difference? Because so you was in jail for 20 years, right? In prison, rather. So that's prison.
Yeah. You
was in there for 20 years. So what's the difference between the males now from back then?
integrity, a purpose, a goal, a idea, you know, ambition, drive, self-determination, not afraid to hear constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that make a leader.
So, so what year you in, bruh?
I went to prison in 95, beginning of 95.
So in 95,
The mentality of dudes was way different than they are now, as well as the females.
yeah, let me hear that. So let me hear
Okay, so
dudes first.
so so
No,
in
females
95,
first, yeah.
okay, so in 95, well, I just say, let's just go to 93.
Yeah.
All right, so in 1993, I believe, somewhere around that time, uh, we had all these different rap groups, right? But we also had conscious rap, right? We was talking about stuff like even Salt and Pepper. You know, they had a song "What a Man, What a Man," right? So, Queen Latifah, she was well, not Queen Latifah, my bad. MC Light, she wanted a roughneck, right? Women don't want dudes now. The message is different. You know what I'm saying? They figure you only get a dude to do this service, this service, this service, and this service. And none of those services is for future wise. You know what I'm saying? So women back then were more like strictly dickly, basically. So you didn't have no all this intermingling with the same sex. You didn't have that. You didn't really have females like going against they mates as much as now.
Hey, so we gonna get to the man, but just to address it, right? It's kind of seeming you seeming a little sexist or against
Women?
yeah.
No, because women against themselves. Shit, I'm just calling how I see it. So this is what I mean by the times. Okay, when I was coming up, and even back in the 90s, your aunties were your aunties. Your aunties were respected. You look to your aunties for guidance. You came to your, cause I got a lot, we got aunties, right? And we couldn't come to our aunties like, yo, what's up, bitch? That's how they talk now. You feel me? Because we was raised around males that taught us to respect our aunties. You don't cut it, but it gotta be a dude in the picture. That's the only how you gonna have for a male. That's the only how you gonna have a boundary. You know what I'm saying? A whooping only gonna go so far. How long you think you gonna whoop your child before he take the belt? Then once he take the belt, then what? Who you need then?
Dang,
Jesus.
Hey, you say take the belt. Hey.
Yeah, because I took the belt.
Yeah, because
I took
big
it.
Enough,
you can take it.
Yeah.
You take it. I ain't gonna let you whoop me no more. Now what? Now you need somebody to give me some type of outlook on why I need to listen to your disciplinarian rules. And if it ain't nobody that I feel that I can relate to, or they can hear me out and let me have my say, so I won't feel like it's all just one-sided, even though it is, because, you know, you the child. See, now kids got too much say-so.
Yeah, that's right.
They got a say in everything, and that ain't how it used to be. But who has a say in everything? Women. Shit.
So what about the males? So what was the difference with the males?
Like I said, when I was coming up, dudes had ambition, drive, they was mobile. You know, wasn't too many guys on the bus, all that type of stuff. But they had drive, they had ambition, they had something they wanted to do. Now there was a drugs, You know, a lot of guys were selling drugs, but in selling drugs, you learned how to become your own accountant. You learned how to become a saving money. If you never was learning none of that type of stuff, you learn how to organize through whatever product you might have in these street elements. But those are male things. I didn't never see girls doing that. Now girls carry guns. You feel what I'm saying? Girls ain't used to carry guns. Girls used to be scared of guns. Now girls think that they are designed for guns. You in the military, I remember when women wasn't a part of the front line. Now they demand to be on the front line. Like, bitch, sit your ass down. Like, bitch, sit down and go raise your baby. So if that seems sexist, then stop getting your ass on the front line. Stop always trying to be competitive with a dude and stop trying to always tell dudes what dudes need to know when you is a female. You don't know. You have no idea. That's why a lot of them single. Shit. Because they know everything except listening. You gotta listen sometime, bitch.
Just be quiet.
Yeah, just be quiet.
Linda,
yeah.
honey, listen, honey.
Listen, Linda, listen. And that boy meant it.
And you know why? Because he got that from
his mama. No, he got that from his mama. Listen. Boy, get somewhere and you ain't had no business in there anyway. Right? All that talk back. If he would have been talking back to a male, he probably would have got brushed right on up out the kitchen. It wouldn't have been no video or none of that, because the dude would have took that different. Like, you challenging me. Right? That's a challenge. This ain't no listen. I said get your ass out this cabinet and go in that front room and sit down. I ain't trying to listen. Right? But that's for a female to listen, Linda. Listen. They think it's cute. But that's no different than a dog coming in. Well, I ain't gonna use the little boy as a dog, but subtle signs of territorial disrespect. Even if a dog come and just put his paws up on you.
Yep.
He trying to balance. He trying to see how far he can touch already.
Before he jump on your ass.
Before next thing you know, he boom.
Licking your face.
Yup, he boom. Cause hey, you went for the first motherfucking thing. So, you know.
Yeah, that's deep. So what kind of industries do you think should be out there, like in society today, especially with the pandemic? It's kind of hard to get out here and make money and stuff. So what's some alternatives that guys can do? The most common sense thing, agriculture. I mean, agriculture. Plant something. Feed your neighborhood. Plant a seed and eat for life. You know. But once again, there's no males around. Right? Most like when I came up, my grandma had a garden. My great granddaddy had a garden. So that only let me know that my grandma got gardening from either my great grandma, my great grandma or my great granddad. Either of the two, she still taught it to me, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, I never was able to pass that on as of yet because I went to prison. But I do know how to plant. Right? I do know how to turn soil. I do know how to plant. I do know how to make something grow out of the ground, and I do know how to cook it. I do know how to go and fish and pull a fish out and skin it and gut it and fry it or boil it or bake it or grill it right then and there, right? A lot of kids ain't learning that. Those called survival skills. Yeah, my last duty station, I had 2 box gardens. I had like okra, I had peppers, I had herbs, I had tomatoes, I had all of this stuff, bell peppers, jalapenos, and I had them in the garden. And when them muds grew up, just pick them off.
And you good.
Yep, and just cook them up.
Yep.
And
But
you
you
know what,
gotta,
that teach you to eat that fresh stuff and all of that stuff too, because now it's all this fast food everywhere.
and then you gotta look. If you start growing one thing, you might grow other stuff, right?
Yep.
And then next thing you know, you need more space to grow your stuff. So
Yep.
you might want to buy more land or invest in buying land. If you start something, it'll keep rolling itself into other stuff. You just gotta start something. You gotta start something.
Yep.
Shit. Even when you start your car, it's parked. You gotta motherfucker put it in gear to get it to going. That's life.
Woo.
That's life. You can't be idle.
Preach then, bruh.
You
Preach
silly.
then. Hey, you can't just start that motherfucker and sit there. You
Yeah.
gotta be plan. Hey, you gotta be planning to go somewhere.
Before you even get to the car.
Ooh.
Before you even get to the damn car. Cause look, you might not have no car. Your plan might start out with thinking on what time the bus start. Shit. So you can get up and get out and be at the bus stop so you won't miss it. Shit.
Hey, and you said that's man stuff, huh?
I mean, it ain't just necessarily man stuff, but like it's just being responsible as a minor. And males have a way of teaching other males. Like for instance, they use bitch a lot now in their vocabulary. Women call each other bitches, guys call each other bitches. Even a guy and a girl in a relationship, they say bitches as endearment, right? Now,
Would that be acceptable when you was in prison?
no, you couldn't. That's disrespectful because most people that went to prison, that's when I came anyway. You know, we came to prison before all of these. You a bitch and that's cool, or you acting like a bitch and that's accepted. You know, no, you ready to fight, or you in the midst of a fight if you calling somebody a bitch. You know, that's just how I came up.
You got
You know what I'm
any
saying?
horror stories
From motherfuckers calling people bitches.
yeah, behind the wire.
Yeah, motherfuckers get fucked up all the time about that shit. Like one time in the day room at the pool table, motherfuckers playing pool, just a regular old pool game. But in the course of the pool game, one guy got a little too emotional and you ain't shit, bitch ass nigga, and bloodshed. But that teach the next person who's sitting on the sideline spectating that might be one of those guys that be like, yeah, bitch ass nigga, this and that. Like another one, my homeboy. I ain't gonna go off into no names, but my homeboy. We had a little young guy we used to work out with. Now the young guy, we liked him because he had a lot of information that we hadn't heard nothing about because we had been locked up. We locked up. So he like Bill Bonds to us, or the fresh kid off the street that got new information, what's going on, this and that. But he a little bit more of the bitch type guy. Not like far as his character, but
Or like modern, like
yeah,
he with society's norms now.
Yeah, he the tough talk, never
walk.
seen no fight. You know, people ain't really in his corner. You know what I'm saying? Probably don't got nobody really stunting. They probably happy he gone. But anyway, he had a habit of always saying bitch and calling my man a bitch. Like while we working out, oh bitch, get the weight, bitch. You can do this, bitch. Oh bitch. So my man used to tell him like, dig, young blood, you know, that ain't cool. That ain't what it is right there, you know. Now, this little young dude ain't taking into consideration. Now, I've been gone at this time probably about 17 years, probably 15. I'll say 15 because I was almost on my way home. So I'll say I got 15 years in. My homeboy got almost 20-something years in, or if not more. You know what I'm saying? He working on a 30 ball. He go this little ass kid come to prison with all this stupid profanity. ignorant. He's still going chasing his GED. You know what I'm saying? He like 25. You know, you can't tell him nothing.
He ain't even got his GD. He 25, huh?
Yeah, he 25 straight off the streets, and his tongue is bitch this, bitch that, bitch that. Yeah, man, this bitch. But at first, it's not directed to nobody. So we understand like this is his vocabulary, but it's not subjected to none of us until he started doing it to my homeboy. My homeboy starts telling him, don't do that, man. Don't call me that. He ain't taking into consideration how many individuals this guy probably even fucked over to get to prison.
On the street really do be using that lingo.
Yeah, because it's lingo. And eventually it's going to be lingo in prison. And that lets you know how soft prison get.
It ain't going to be lingo in prison. I don't think that.
Shit. They was using it before I left.
I think, what? Shit, well, I think judging from you, this just my opinion. I don't know shit about prison. But I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't think that something's a derogatory term like that will be used against another man in a place where it's all men.
Well, you right. It's full of men amongst man. Right? So it's a whole bunch.
Break that down for me. Shit.
Okay, so a man in the penitentiary ain't gonna allow you to call him that.
Okay.
Even though it's filled with men. It's man in there that certain men is not finna say nigger to, because the man presents himself in a way where he already done established himself, whether by bloodshed or by just communicating or just being that beacon where you don't even want to say nigga to him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He don't use it. He don't curse. He tell you why he don't curse. He changed his ways because this, that, and the third. It might be some shit you never even thought that he would say, right? So once he tell you all this, you don't really want to go and be like, oh, bitch ass nigga, get out of here.
So let me ask you this then. How does something like that, right? So a changed person on the inside who has learned because he had time to learn and everything. How does that kind of translate to the outside? Because you did 20 and then now you out. You see what I'm saying? So like experiencing all this respect level and this kind of stuff in the prison system versus even though you came up in a time where man had to be respected, but now you go in there where it's really respected, but then you transition to the outside where it was totally different. Niggas doing all that gay, well, I ain't gonna say gay stuff, but all of that messed
gay
up
shit.
stuff. Yeah. Well, you can say it for me. Yeah. So they transition to that. So you transition to come out to the outside. How does one from the inside adapt to the reality of the outside?
Well, for me, the easiest way to adapt to out here for me was accepting certain stuff and knowing that I don't have the liberty or the time to try to correct it. I let time do all that because now I'm out. I don't got the energy for what might be interesting to you because I gotta find out what's interesting for me. You get what I'm saying? So if I go somewhere and the guys or whomever I'm around doing stuff that's really not something that I'm agreeing with or I approve, I just disassociate myself. that's the best way to get away from all that.
Okay, so that brings me to my last question then about unity. You know, so unity with black males, unity with people, period, because it just don't affect the black community. We all kind of train to kind of fend for ourselves and try like that, and that feeds into what you was talking about previously about the women who want to be a man or think that they got to do everything and stuff like that. So unity, like, how does that play a part, or do you think that's useful, or it's a lost art?
Well, it's a lost art. It's a lost art only because there's no males around to show you that practice, right? So when Bruce Lee was motherfucking doing his karate, that's an art, right? Somebody taught him that, right? And whoever taught Bruce Lee, somebody taught that guy, right? And 9 times out of 10, it was majority males teaching other males how to be little warriors, right? So when Bruce Lee decided to teach martial arts, he violated the code because he wanted to teach it to everybody. Everybody should know this, is how he looked at it, right? But to the marshals, to the true masters, they were saying, little dog, you stepping out your boundaries, little dog. Little dog, you is really showing ancient secrets.
This is passed from sensei to motherfucking soldier.
To you, motherfucker. It ain't for you to be out here just publicly.
And then you become a sensei and teach it to a soldier.
Yeah, that's how it go. No different than daddy having us. Daddy had us. He groomed us to become man, not a part of the men group. Because
what age you learn how to drive at, bruh?
See, driving at 2 and 3 years old, right? But that's just real.
Yeah, hey, I was about, like, I can remember being on this lap at probably about, young, but he let me get behind the wheel. I was probably about 10, 11.
Yeah.
Driving.
Yeah. See?
Cadillac, nigga.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that came from a male, right? He had to trust you because he know you his seed. I know what my son capable of. All I got to do is be around him. And all I got to do is tell him. All he got to do is trust and listen. That's it. That's his job. No different than motherfucking the Karate Kid. Wash on, wash off. It seemed like he was just doing that, but that's a move.
He didn't even know what that shit was for.
Yeah, that's a move.
Hey, that's a tripped out movie, ain't it, Bone?
But that go to show you, wise man teaching young grasshopper.
Hey, that's a hell of a movie too, because you was doing that shit. He didn't even know.
Nope. Nobody knew. Nobody knew but people who knew martial. Nobody knew except the people who knew martial arts that was a martial art move that he was teaching them. Like when I first seen it, I was like, dang, he just got him just scrubbing these windows. But really, he showing him a move and he building his shoulder up. The timing.
And discipline, because he got him fucking scrubbing them goddamn windows just to learn.
To do it.
Yeah. He thinking that, this motherfucker using me. I'm scrubbing windows.
He done tricked him.
Look, now I'm going to say this.
The old school people
always say, do as I say, not as I do. You tell a little young nigga, wash them windows, or wash that car, young nigga, and I want you to do scrubs like this. He don't even know that you might be preparing him to be a professional boxer or whatever. He's just thinking, man, I'm not doing that.
Who he gonna go tell?
His mama.
I don't know how, I don't know why. Wanna clip my wings, don't wanna see me fly. Nigga touch
Who he
Hey.
gonna tell that the big bad wolf was teaching him how to wash a
Hey.
car and he wanted him to scrub it because he wanted them windows to be a certain way? He gonna go and talk to his mama about that because he cannot run to no man with that story because a man gonna understand, oh, he was teaching you discipline. Or he was teaching you blase split.
Hey, Bone. So this what we gonna do. So what we gonna talk about next time?
Next time, whatever come to mind.
No, I think that we gonna go over because you're an author, ain't you?
Sure is. We can
Hey.
go over the book.
Now guess what? I'm asking my brother this stuff because nobody's exposed to us yet. So I'm asking my brother. I know some of the stories he's telling, and then some I am enlightened by. You know, so therefore, we're gonna lead this into the next chapter of it is gonna be episode.
Hold on, don't you got a book over there? Hold on, let me show a book.
Yeah,
I know I got my
Hey,
book.
Man,
Hold
we're
on.
gonna be forced to talk about that bitch though. I got one. I didn't bring it on camera because then shit, I gotta motherfucker make sure I'm prepared. And that's a whole nother episode. Yeah, so that's my brother, Antonio Nelson. You know, he got his mama last name and everything. And I tell you what, I've always looked up to my big brother. You know, he always been a factor in my life. Before I even joined the military, when I was a little young guy, my brother always was there for me. You know, I can remember the last time before he got arrested and everything, he was taking me to the mall and buying me some stuff or whatever because we all materialistic motherfuckers. And that's another thing that we gonna have to deal with.
Yeah.
Another episode about how we always, hey, all y'all getting these motherfucking stimulus checks. And
Better be putting that shit up.
Hey, bro, man, we can't even talk about it. We just gonna end it because it's a
Hold on though. This is it here. Oh man, it's jumping in and out.
Yep. No, just hold it still. Hold it still.
I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah. Shit. Hey, well, they done blinked on it. They see it.
There you go.
Where it's available at, bro?
But this is a 5-star book, Woman Pleaser, written by yours truly on Amazon, Barnes Noble, New Kindle, Spotify. You'll be able to hear it soon on Spotify, just on audio. I plan to read it out over there, but I'm in the midst of working that out now. But you can also inbox me. You can go to Facebook, check me out at Antonio Nelson, Instagram, Woman Under Pleaser Score. What is it? Underscore?
Yes.
Yeah, underscore woman underscore pleaser underscore ACN. Yep.
No, woman pleaser underscore, right?
No, it's woman it's woman underscore pleaser underscore ACN. Yeah, like that.
Hey,
and
check him out.
Yeah, check me out. Check me out. Check me out. Get you a good read. You know, it's a nice read, not long, but very, very impactful.
All right, hey, so we the brothers,
and hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll be back soon, and we're gonna bring more content. We're gonna discuss different things, and just vibe with us, stick in there with us, cause we sticking in there with y'all. Black Lives Matter. No. All lives matter. It's our stand. Power to the people and peace.
Brothers, 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 brothers.